Thanks for joining us on Valley News Live. A look from our Luther Family Ford location. That's I-29 and the 32nd Avenue exit. Traffic moving along okay. It's gray here and the changes are on their way, I should say. Out to the west on I-94, we have a mixed and slippery concoction falling from the sky. Some rain, some freezing rain, and that's going to impact travel with some slippery conditions across our western counties. That's heading our way. Here's a look at Devil's Lake, and again, see water drops on the camera lenses there. Travel impacts as we go from now and into your Tuesday morning look like this. That wintry mix is going to continue trekking eastward into the valley, where it will primarily change to all snow. Overnight, 1 to 3 inches for many, a few seeing a little bit more than that near the international border, with roads that will refreeze, and the wind gusts overnight are really going to increase. We'll have some areas with gusts near 60 miles per hour out west. I'll show you much more in hour by hour style when the wind picks up in your neighborhood, but for now, let's take a look at that radar. Here it is. We do have this batch of snow that extends from near Mackville right down into areas just west and south of Bismarck. Now, where you see the green, that is some light rain showing up on the radar, and the pink would be a mix, maybe some freezing drizzle. Now, that's the current location. As we approach the 8 o'clock hour here, it's going to start making its way into Grand Forks and Valley City. We could see some light activity a little bit earlier from this batch making its way northward, but by 10 o'clock, the main event, that main line, will work its way into the Red River Valley. Right now, our winds are from the south, and it isn't too strong. As we approach midnight and beyond, most of our counties will have had at least a chance for some snow to accumulate. 24 right now at Hector. Our wind calm at this hour. 27 your temperature at Moorheads Airport. Here's the bigger picture. Again, snow is heaviest up from Winnipeg, but there's a pretty intense batch making its way through the capital as we head into the evening hours. Winter storm warning, Red River Valley and the Devil's Lake Basin. Winter weather advisory to the east, and oh yes, a wind warning as well for our western counties. Look at the temperatures out there. This explains the rainfall. Unbelievably near 40 degrees for those folks. 30s from Devil's Lake into the James River Valley, and 20s for the rest of us. Now, we're going to stop this at several locations because a lot's going to change. Your model doing a pretty good job showing a mixed bag of tricks working its way eastward. Heading into the mid-evening hours, there the 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock hour, moving into Grand Forks, Valley City. Then as we go to 10, Roseau and Fargo, seeing that shot, that snow. Here's the real wind. So this helps you time out in your area when the wind hits. The colors in orange are gusts over 40 miles per hour from the west. This snow falls with wind from the south at 30 miles per hour or so. Now, as we head to bed, the wind really starts to rip and pick up where you see reds gusts over 50 miles per hour, making their way into the valley, Grand Forks, Fargo, Valley City, and even Lakes Country pre-dawn. So between 4 and 6 a.m., we could be having some of the most gusty of the winds working their way through the valley and right into, well, the Highway 10 corridor as we go towards 7 o'clock with some snow falling, with temperatures also falling. So we won't be getting the combination of snow and gusty wind in all locations at the same time, but many of us will have some new fresh snow on the ground. The wind will kick it up, will blow it, causing icy conditions to return to the valley's roads. Now, heading into the midday hours at late morning, midday, most of the snow is gone. The wind remains with gusts over 30 miles per hour for most of us and 40 miles per hour for a few. Then by the evening, look at temperatures continuing their dive down. And by the evening, air temperatures below zero for almost all of us, with wind chills 20 to 40 below heading into your Tuesday night. Here's a look at that snowfall potential once again. Fargo, I think about a ½ inch to an inch will be the rule, but as we get up into Grand Forks, probably 1 to 2 inches, and you get up north near Highway 11 and into Marshall County, we'll see some 2 to 4+ inch totals, particularly along the international border, Roseau, Green Bush, and out towards War Road. We start out the day with your high temperature at 17. Temperatures slip sliding away. Don't you be slip sliding away. Give yourself extra time. Download the Valley News Live weather app to stay ahead of the storm. The cold takes hold afterwards. And again, by daybreak, the snow will be done in Fargo, but still continuing into mid-morning for our eastern counties. The cold Arctic air begins its arrival as we go into your Wednesday, but really gets cooking with the charcoal colors showing that cold 20s to 30s below, making its way in by Thursday morning. Stacy, thanks for your Vergus shot of a very colorful sky. Now a look at your planning forecast. First alert weather day for Tuesday. The wind and snow decrease. Your temperature decreases to 13 below. We stay below zero all day on Punxsutawney's Phil favorite day. That'd be Groundhog's Day. After that, I don't know how you're going to feel about that groundhog, but I'm going to have a chat with him. I'll send him a letter with postage return, self-addressed stamped envelope right in there. 9 below your high temperature on a first alert weather day for Arctic air. A little better as we climb back out of the cellar on Saturday. One thing we are noticing, these cold stretches don't seem to last quite as long, but we're not done with the cold air yet.
All right, keep us posted.
You bet.